Hello, we are with Jeff Hetzer, head baseball coach at Thomas More College. The Saints have been picked as the preseason favorites in the President's Athletic Conference Coaches Poll. Coach Hetzer, can you talk about being chosen #1 in the PAC Preseason Poll?
Well, it's an honor. It's a respect thing, I think, from the coaches as far as getting the #1 vote. I think if you looked at the voting, there's a lot of teams that got votes, so it's definitely going to be wide open this year, but we're definitely excited and ready to get forward with the season.
What challenges will the team face during the PAC portion of their schedule?
Well, I think every series is important. I think you go into a series just trying to win the series. And like I said, there's going to be a lot of challenges this year. A lot of teams have a lot of guys back, and there's some teams that lost a lot. So I think 2015 is definitely going to be one of the most wide open as far as who's going to come out of here with the championship this year.
What goals has the team set for this season?
I think it's the same. We're young, but I think the goals are always to just try to get into the conference tournament. If they're only taking 4, it's tough. It's a grind. So I think that's the first goal, and then after that you just kind of adjust. Hopefully you make it in there, and then you win the conference, and then hopefully get that large bid and go into the NCAAs and see if we can get past a regional semifinal. But it all starts with you've got to make it to the conference tournament. So that's our #1 goal.
Can you give a preseason preview with players that we might be able to see on the field this year?
Yeah, it's new. We got a lot of new guys. Logan Miller will be the ace of the staff. With him back, he got a lot of innings last year, pitched a lot of important games, as you know, down the stretch for us, and to the point where we threw him every 3 or 4 days. So he'll definitely be the strength. We've got some young guys, Austin Cook, who'll be a freshman that'll be in the rotation. Brandon Humphreys back as a junior. So we feel like those 3 will get us a good start. And then there's some freshmen and some new guys, Taylor Smith, Josh Kane, Brandon Elias, that'll help us with starting. The back end of the bullpen, we've got Ken Ruberg back, who did a great job in the conference tournament and then in the regional. So he'll be our closer. And then the middle guys, we'll have to see. We've got some young guys, mixed in with Auer and Seaman. We've got some young guys with Dugan and France and Essel. So we've got a lot of guys that we think we can count on the pitching staff. It's just a matter of getting them experience. On the infield, we're really young. We graduated everybody. So Hanley's gone and Graver's gone, and Travis is gone. So we lost a lot. So we'll have to replace. We'll have battles there. Bailey Abatello will probably start at third base, freshman. Shortstop will be between a freshman Ben Schroyer and Marcus Warfel will be back. He's a junior. Second baseman will probably be Ben Lauman. He'll be battling with Tyler Jones, who's a senior, and Caleb Weist, who's a freshman. And then first base, we moved Nick Connor over. So he's been in left field for the past 3 years. We moved him to first base. So we'll have him at first base, and then Donovan Pope DH. Behind the plate, Pop's back. So obviously get a lot of experience there, especially with the young staff. So it's nice to have a senior catcher back there. So we'll count on him. And then #2 is going to be up in the air between a couple freshmen, Christian Wickman and Tyler Harley, and then you got Austin Bryant, who's a sophomore. So we'll need somebody to step up for a second game of a doubleheader. The outfield, Casey Metzger's back. Started last year as a freshman, can track down anything. So we're counting on him to lead the outfield, because that's probably just as young as all the other groups. You got Casey as a sophomore, Jacob Blair out there as a freshman, and then you got Ben Kenning, who's a sophomore, will probably start out in right, and Travis Bryson, who's a freshman, and then over in left, you got Zach Fardo, who's a junior, and then Darwin Bell, who's a freshman. So it's a young group. I know we're excited. I think we're athletic. So we'll just see how. Hopefully we can get off to a good start and see where it goes from there.
All right, thank you, and good luck with the season once the snow lifts.
Thanks.